Grand Rising. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Beautiful Leadership. I'm Toby Tompkins. I'm the CEO of Safio Inc., and thanks for joining me this morning. Today, I want to talk about the issue of recurrence. And recurrence is sort of a third part of how beautiful leaders need to think about how they lead in the workplace and in the world. That's often different from how other leaders think about or are held accountable for leading. So most leaders, as we all know, are really held accountable and celebrated and rewarded based upon their ability to generate the result. That can often be a number. It is generally a demonstrated effectiveness at doing what I said I would do. I've decided that we're going to expand into Europe. I lead that charge and we get it done, right? That's what makes a leader a leader. And people build a lot of confidence and trust in a leader's ability to generate results and get things done. In more evolved organizations, in more aware organizations, the other focus is on impact. So it's not just a focus on how leaders get things done or a leader's ability to get things done, but it is also a focus on what did that leader do to change the circumstances, the ecosystem, the workplace climate for the better, or what did they do that changed that same environment, ecosystem, or workplace or customer place for the worse. So in the sustainability space, when we look at sustainable leaders, impact matters, right? I mean, the whole ESG structure of environment, social, and governance really is about not only results, but it's really more about impact. And those metrics can be more qualitative than quantitative, and they're more based on people's experiences as well as the critical numbers that look at, pollution or privacy or diversity, et cetera. But we're missing a third piece. And I think that in terms of leading more beautifully and building a leader's capacity to lead with care, transparency, and trust, which are the three meta competencies of a beautiful leader has to also look at something that's a very, very important part of nature, and that's called recurrence. When you combine recurrence with the diversity of nature, those are the key ingredients of the survival of any species. It's the ability to generate the same result and the same impact in any number of configurations of scenarios, okay? So being able, for example, to keep employee morale high, keep employee commitment to the work strong, in moments when the company is over budget and not over budget, but overreaching their goals, when the company is doing really well, and also able to keep them focused when the company is facing challenges. That's recurrence. It's your ability to lead toward the same results and impact, regardless of the external forces that are driving the environment that you're working in, internally or externally. That requires a very heightened level of leadership sensitivity and skill set that I think that beautiful leaders who are focused on compassion and humility and the ability to generate optimism in difficult and challenging moments possess. And so I want you to think about, where is the opportunity for you to focus on developing a recurrence in your work? What are the things that are changing in your workplace or work environment? And I'll give you a good example. Now we're moving from the physical office-based workplace, where as a leader, you may have been really good at getting results, really good at creating a culture that's inviting. Most leaders talk about having an open door policy. And now we're moving into a virtual workplace where it's much more challenging to get results. It's much more challenging to keep an open door policy as a part of how you create a workplace. Yet, you want to be able to bring the same impact in terms of results and impact to your workplace. And that becomes the change that happens within who you are as a leader and how you lead. So think about that. Where's your opportunity for recurrence? Okay. Um, we'll talk some more about this as we move forward, but recurrence is a really, really important part of building a strong leadership, particularly in moments of chaos or VUCA. You know, I like to talk about VUCA, like we're in today. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. It's about results, it's about impact, but it's also about recurrence. All right. Have a great week. Always remember, Thursday is Ask Toby. Send any questions you have to asktoby@safio.com, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.